Hello and welcome to Code 4. Today we're going to see Pseudocode Basics Episode 1. We're going to see what is pseudocode and what are constants and variables and how to declare them. So let's get right into it. So pseudocode, what is it? In computer science, pseudocode is a plain language description of the steps in an algorithm or another system. Pseudocode often uses structural conventions of a normal programming language, but is intended for human reading rather than machine reading. In other words, pseudocode narrates the steps of an algorithm. It is also modeled to be like the English language, so it's very simple to learn for basic programmers. So now let's see an example of some pseudocode programming. So basically a code is made here to see how much an average man gets if he works an n number of hours, getting X money per hour. So whenever we start a pseudocode, we have to declare these things called variables. We'll be seeing them later, but this is an example. So declare hour as data type real, declare rate as data type real, and declare pay as data type real. Don't worry, we'll be seeing these data types later on too. Then we want the user to input the number of hours. Input is basically a function in this situation. Then we want them to input the rate, which is basically the money per hour. Then the pay is calculated by hours into rate. The asterisk here means is an arithmetical operator, meaning multiplication. Then we want to print the variable pay, giving us the amount of pay he gets. Next up, constants. A constant is a value that cannot be altered by the program during normal execution. That is, the value is constant. So now let's see how to declare/assign a value to a constant. So for example, here we're taking a constant pay and we're assigning a value of $25 towards it. So throughout the program, the value of this constant pay will be $25. Next on the list, variables. Variables are data values that can change during the execution of the program. For example, a variable x has a value of 2, but when I add 3 to the variable x, its value is now 5. So its value has changed. Variables can have different data types. There are 5 essential data types that you must know. The first is string, which is also called str. It's used for a combination of any characters that appear on a keyboard, such as letters, numbers, and symbols. For example, X is equal to Bob or X is equal to cat. Data type number 2, characters, which can also be represented as char. It's used for storing single letters, numbers, or symbols. For example, X is equal to A, or X is equal to question mark, or X is equal to 1. Next is integer, which can be written as int. It's used for whole numbers, such as x is equal to 1, or x is equal to 7, or x is equal to 53. Next, we have real, which is used for fractional numbers, such as x is equal to 5.5, or variable x is equal to 7.6. The last data type is Boolean. It is used when your data is either true or false. Declaring variables. Variables need to have a fixed and set data type. Suppose we need to declare a variable pay, which was mentioned in the example in the beginning. We have to choose the data type for pay. Since work can be done in 1.5 or 2.5 hours, that is fractions or decimals, fractions and decimals come into play. So real is used. So how do we declare our variable which has the data type real? Well, it is done by declare pay real. This is how you declare variables at the start of your code. So the general format is declare variable data type. Here's how to learn better, not longer with code 4. Our next video will be about input and output, conditional statements, and loops. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video.